Thank you very much, Chair Lady. Thank you for being here today and testifying. Workforce development has been huge on my agenda for years. I've been in education for 40 years, travel the world, travel the country, trying to help kids get jobs. I will say this, I've noticed, our four-year universities have become businesses instead of education institutions where we get them prepared for a job. It's a shame that that's happened, but again, a business, people have to make a living, but we need to recognize that. And I think to be honest and blunt with you, I think our education system's outdated. I think we need to make some major changes, but that being said, the big deal is we need to train kids for a future workforce. And we need to get them to the point where they know how to use their hands, know how to use their brains, and understand work and work ethic. The one thing that I've noticed in two-year schools is we have got to get them involved in some kind of situation where they learn how to use their hands, not in a two-year school, but in high school. I've gone through thousands of transcripts the last years, and a 12-year system to me is outdated. We don't push kids. We get to the last 11th and 12th grade of the years, and they're taking activity courses, study halls, and we're not preparing them. And I truly believe that we need to teach them something in the last 2 years of their high school. Get them involved in something where they can get interested in, whether it's wood shop, welding, nursing, cooking, and teach that. And teach them how to do things like that. Am I on the right track there? Just get both of your opinions.
I think you're on absolutely the right track. I think that really we need to be thinking about pathways that really span from ninth grade up through sort of grade 14, so the 4 years of high school and 2 years of post-secondary training. Really embedding that high-quality work-based learning in high school is key. How you kind of think intentionally about those kind of career pathways and career progression across those grades. At JFF, we lead an initiative called the Pathways to Prosperity Network, where we're working with states and regions to build those types of systems. I also think we need to be looking at how to continue to address the, I think, outdated and somewhat unfair stigma around career and technical education. So how can we help educate students and parents and school leaders about these great opportunities that are in the skilled trades and other opportunities? And just that, CTE is not what it was when my mother worked in that system back in the 70s. It's a very different system now, and we need to keep pushing for modernization and improvement and agility.
Well, this is my concern. We're coming out of a pandemic, hopefully, and we hear we've got 6-7% unemployment. That's wrong. We've got millions of jobs out there right now. Number one, people aren't looking for jobs. People are sitting at home. But that being said, I'm not worried about those people out there now that are out of school. I'm worried about the kids coming up and being motivated to say, listen, I want to go make a great living. I want to start a business. I want to do something. I want to use my hands. And we've got to start encouraging them. But we're coming out of this pandemic where a lot of people have been virtual. And you can't learn to use your hands virtual. Just watch it on TV and all that. But how are we going to get kids back motivated after this pandemic? Actively, I think we're overlooking that. We're saying, oh, we're just going to open back up and we're going to go back out and put this to a test. Education is the most important thing in this country. That's our future, and we better start getting a handle on that. So how do you think we do that?
I think you're on the right track. I think we have to look for those places where students can apply, not just learn the theoretical, and I think that's something of what you're talking about. I think also you noted the notion between making the connections between high schools and college and community colleges. When we talk about career pathways or when we talk about ladders at my institution, it's not just our career pathways, it's their career pathways, and that really starts in high school. And so programs like dual enrollment, youth apprenticeship, early college high schools, we have career and college academies, and that also sparks the opportunities for apprenticeship. In North Carolina now, if you start in a youth apprenticeship program, like our manufacturing programs, and you're employed as an apprentice within 6 months of graduating, then you get free tuition. It incentivizes that. And I think those kind of connections are important in thinking about our pathways, our ladders are not just about within our institutions. They have to cross our institutions. And that's the way I think we have to think about it.
The only thing I worry about, free tuition for junior colleges and really for four-year schools is the part of learning how to go out on your own, how to learn how to be responsible for yourself. If something's free, you don't work as hard. We've all found that out. And I think if you've got skin in the game, then it's pretty hard to quit. It's pretty hard to kick the can down the road. And I think you will both agree, we need kids to learn how to work. That's the number one thing I think that we need to do. Thank you very much, Mr. Chamberlain.